Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am back with Will Wood, and the song is Tomcat Disposables. This is a viewer request. Thank you very much for that. It's been on my regular list for a long time. If you want your request much quicker, check in the description. It's very easy. Buy me a coffee. Let me know what you want me to react to, and you'll get yours very, very quickly compared to the regular list. Uh, Will Wood is always awesome. I got a little bit of information about this song. It says it tells the story of a mouse who finds itself living in someone's house, trying to survive and dreaming of a comfortable life. But I think it has a sad ending, but we'll leave that for later. I haven't read all the lyrics yet, but I did pull them up and got them ready to go. So we'll have a look at the lyrics after. Often with the Will Wood, there's a lot packed into the lyrics, and I don't like to stop and stop and stop too much during the video. Plus, sometimes I can't hear the lyrics during the video. Actually, there is a CC. I'll try it, but often that doesn't work either, but I will turn it on in case it does for others. In the description also, I'll put a link to Will Wood's channel and a link to my playlist for him if you want to see all of the reactions I've done to him so far. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you have already, thank you very much, and thank you to everyone who has shared videos, liked videos, commented, sent information. It's all well appreciated. So know that they're all being read, and clicking on the notifications helps too. So you might consider that. All right, let's have a listen to Will Wood, Tomcat Disposables. Passing of time here, maybe.
I have mapped the cupboards and drawers, tracked the least walk spots on the floor. Happy to be home, safe and warm. As shadows by their feet, the odd vanishing tree quietly eating while they sleep. So here's where I'll be raising my kids. If I can find someone to start a family with. Till then I dream of the day my odds and ends fit. I'll wake up, there'll be food on the stove forever and never want for more.
Okay, I'm going to stop for a second, shut the CC off. It's kind of working, but not really. Yeah, I love his voice here. It's really good, and I love the way they've done the video as well. All right, let's get back into it.
While they sleep. So here's where I'll be raising my kids. If I can find someone to start a family with. Till then I dream of the day my odds and ends fit. I'll wake up, there'll be food on the stove forever and never want for more. Is there cheese in the great beyond? Rinds of Parmesan, wine to water, night from dawn. Life gets shorter, teeth grow long. Mind me not and I'll mind my own, and my mind's not one bit smaller or lesser than yours. Do I belong in right and wrong nature, I guess? One night one flung light through this place, so I run for cover, over under, left the rind out on the plate. Little heart racing and praying, something keep me safe. I think it's on my face. Okay, one hungry day is nothing come what may. But then winter came in sight for 3 nights, left me grinding my teeth between my walls and gripping my dreams tight. Curled up, kept my head up and put up the fight. I'll make it through again. I have before. Come on now, what's one more? Is there cheese in the great beyond? Rides of Parmesan, wine to water, night from dawn. Life gets shorter, teeth grow long. Mind me not, and I'll mind my own, and my mind's not one bite smaller or lesser than yours. Do I belong in right and wrong nature, I guess? Spring bloomed in the kitchen again, so I crawled out of the wall and squinting saw hope on the stovetop, just like I'd always imagined it. More than I could eat, my dreams were finally reality. My struggles had a happy ending. They must want to be friends. My stomach starts to turn with thirst. Why does it hurt? My just dessert is served again. So I stumble back to bed. Something's not quite right. Guess I'll just go rest my head. Now as I lay me down to sleep, I expect no dreams and no sweet goodbye to me. Glad light in the morning light. I held on so tight for so long, it's just not right. Let a sigh out as I close my eyes. Was that all there was to this? What's for the best? Is there cheese in the great beyond? What's the moon made of? Meet me there after I'm gone. Life gets shorter, teeth go long.
Great vocals.
Mind me not, and I'll find my own in my mind. Held the same light as the one in your eyes. Do I belong in right and wrong? One dies alone, and why? Don't know. Goodbye, so long to my sane home's nature, I guess. Nature, I guess.
Thanks.
Nature, I guess.
I couldn't understand what the background voices were saying. Yeah, very sweet vocals. Very nice vocals, but in some parts very sweet near the end there. When the things are not going well for poor little Mosey. But um, yeah, engineered, built, and animated by Ivan Fisher Owen of Beyond the Bark. Written, directed, and edited by Will Wood and Ivan Fisher Owen. Post FX and digital animation by Will Wood. Original illustrations by Spectron. Yeah, awesome video. I'm missing a lot, I know. I think some of it maybe it was this thing, you got sort of clockworks here, a lot of cogs going and spinning this, and then the mouse was in and out. Is that sort of representing a bit of a maze? The idea that life goes round and round, I'm not really sure. Music and lyrics by Will Wood, produced by Will Wood, recorded by Simon Ficken at Backroom Studios, NJ, mixed and mastered by Kevin and Triashin, I'm not sure. Saxophones and flutes by Matt Berger. Fretless bass guitar by Vater Boris. Guitars by Mike Battaglieri. I know I'm mispronouncing. Drums and percussion by Mario Conte. Strings performed and recorded by Yoed Nair. Baritone, ukulele, keys, and vox by Will Wood. So lots going on. And is this all the information? Well, I'm not going to read all that, but I will put a link to Will Wood's channel anyway, so you can go and check. Oh, there's a little mousey going through. Excellent job on the video. In case I make it. Okay. I hope you do. Poor little mousey didn't. I don't think. I'll have a closer look at the lyrics in a minute. It didn't sound like it to me. Uh, and yeah, I've had some experiences with mice, both good and bad. I had a little pet mouse when I was a kid, but it was a white mouse, and I grew up in the country, so we had lots of mice that we did have to do something about because they do cause problems. They chew through everything. They cause a lot of house fires as well, by the way. Squirrels too, chewing through the wires. And yeah, they carry diseases and things for other dangerous to other animals. So sometimes we had to take care of them one way or another, and it wasn't always pleasant. And they are so cute, but yeah, I've been bitten by a few as well. Yeah, both sides. But they are kind of cute. Anyway, I loved it. I thought it was really good. I really loved his voice through this one. You got to hear his voice really well, and I thought he did an excellent job. I loved the video as well. And then you had the other thing, I forget what it's called, where it's displaying shadows and sort of creating pre-movies pictures on not a screen exactly, a wall usually, I guess. And we used to play around with stuff like that when we were kids. And the other one that spun around and gave you the animation, again, a lot of it pre-movies and TV and all that. Used to make the little flip books when we were kids too. You draw pictures just changing a little bit and then you flip through and it looked like it was moving person or animal or whatever. Yeah, very, very well done. Excellent. Let's have a look at the lyrics now. Okay, here we are. You might notice the sun keeps coming out and it's going to reflect off the back here possibly, but we'll see how we do here. Tomcat Disposables by Will Wood. I have mapped the cupboards and drawers, tracked the least walk spots on the floor, happy to be home safe and warm as shadows by their feet, the odd vanishing treat quietly eating while they sleep. So yeah, if you're a little mouse, you got to map everything out, know how to escape if you have to escape quickly. We also need to know how to find the food. So mapping it out and then to be home safe and warm gives you a kind of cozy feeling. Cute little mouse in its little nest, even though they're chewing through your walls. So here's where I'll be raising my kids, if I can find someone to start a family with. Till then, I'll dream of the day my odds and ends fit. I'll wake up, there'll be food on the stove forever and never want for more. So again, uh, little mouse dreaming of starting a family, um, figuring out where the furniture is going to go, the odds and ends are going to fit, and there'll be food on the stove. So it's also relating to people too, right? It's what we do when we're trying to scope things out. We're trying to map out our life. We're trying to find a way to start a family, perhaps, or at least a life for ourselves. And where are we going to put the odds and ends? And we want to make sure there's food and security. Um, is there cheese in the great beyond? Okay, again, so now thinking of what comes after. Is there a heaven of cheese, I guess? Rinds of Parmesan, wine to water, night from dawn. Wine to water. So in the reverse for a mouse, I think they probably prefer wine, although I'm not so sure about, or prefer water, although I'm not so sure about that. When my little pet mouse started to get sick, my dad didn't know what to do about it. I was a little kid and I didn't want him to die. So all he could think of was to give him a drop or two of brandy. And strangely, my mouse came back to life. And he would last for a few days and then he would need another couple of drops and then he'd last for a few days. He'd get a little drunk on one or two drops of brandy, tiny little mouse, but he'd do well. Kept him alive for a little while, but eventually nature is nature. I think we kind of get that later here. Uh, Life gets shorter, teeth grow long, mind me not, and I'll mind my own, and my mind's not one bite smaller or lesser than yours. Do I belong in right and wrong? Nature, I guess. So I guess questioning whether or not you deserve to live or whether or not you deserve as much as the next mouse or person or uh, are mice as valuable as people, etc. I guess you could look that way too. Not one bite smaller or lesser than yours. Do I belong in right and wrong? So yeah. Uh, Should they be allowed to live in your house? I guess maybe. One night one flung light through this place. So I run for cover, over, under, left the rind out on the plate. Little heart racing and praying, something keep me safe. I think it saw my face. Okay, one hungry day is nothing come what may. So maybe left evidence I'm getting from that. You might have left evidence. Um, is nothing come what may, but then winter came inside for 3 nights, left me grinding my teeth between my walls and gripping my dreams tight, curled up, kept my head up and put up the fight. I'll make it through again. I have before. Come on now, what's one more? So I guess aiming to head out and find some more cheese or food or taking the risk. Is there cheese in the great beyond? Rinds of Parmesan, wine to water, night from dawn. Life gets shorter. I'm just going to skip because I read that. Spring bloomed in the kitchen again. So I crawled out of the wall and squinting saw hope on the stovetop, just like I'd always imagined it, more than I could eat. So the dream is coming true. My dreams were finally reality. My struggles had a happy ending. They must want to be friends. So humans, the humans, the human hosts. My stomach starts to turn with thirst. Why does it hurt? My just dessert is served. Dig in. So, um, at first I thought maybe just ate too much, but I think here with thirst, um, uh, mouse poison, rat poison, it makes them very thirsty. They try to find water after they've been poisoned. Why does it hurt? My just dessert is served. Dig in. So I stumble back to bed. Something's not quite right. Guess I'll just go rest my head. Now, as I lay me down to sleep, I expect no dreams and no sweet goodbye to me. Flatline in the morning light. Yikes. I held on so tight for so long, it's just not right. Let a sigh out as I close my eyes. Was that all there was to this? What's for the best? So a very sad ending for this poor little mouse. I could see this making children sad. Is there cheese in the great beyond? What's the moon made of? The moon made out of cheese, isn't it? Meet me there after I'm gone. Life gets shorter, teeth grow long. Mind me not, and I'll mind my own, and my mind held the same light as the one in your eyes. So uh, I had the same experience as you. Am I not as valuable as you? Maybe. I'm not sure if that's it. Mind me not, and I'll mind my own. So leave me alone, and I'll leave you alone. Neither one is true, of course, in reality. But like I say, they chew through everything, and we don't leave them alone if they start to become too obtrusive. Do I belong in the right and wrong? In right and wrong, rather. One dies alone, and why? Don't know. Goodbye, so long. To mice in homes, nature, I guess, nature, I guess, nature, I guess. Yeah, one dies alone. Whether you're a human or a mouse, I'm afraid you are alone in the end. You could be surrounded by friends and family, and possibly, if you want to be, I'm not sure I do. But at that moment when you're just about to die, I'm not sure I want people looking at me, but um, but you're kind of alone anyway, one way or the other. It's just you. Don't know. Goodbye, so long to mice and homes. Nature, I guess. Nature, I guess. Yeah, that's nature. Life and death is nature, and we don't all get along. Mice and men, and thinking of Steinbeck here, or people to people, and so there's a bit of reference there as well, I guess, or allusion. Very, very good. Really enjoyed that. Yeah, excellent lyrics, lots of fun, lots more you could pull out of there too, I'm sure. I really enjoyed that. Let me know if you did. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like if you did. You can also tell me what you think of it. Also, let me know what else you'd like me to react to. I'll add it to the regular list if you want it much quicker. Check in the description. There's an easy way to bump it up. Just buying me a coffee and letting me know what you want me to react to. Check there also for a link to Will Wood's channel and also to my playlist for Will Wood, where you can check out all of the reactions I've done so far. Let me know what you think of mice. I know they're very cute. I know my neighbors love their little animals. Their squirrels, and they were feeding all the animals and getting skunks to come around and porcupines and it's like, yes, I know, but don't feed them. Don't feed them because, then they fight with each other. Then the skunk sprays and yeah, it causes problem. And then the rats came too. So fortunately now they're not feeding them as much at least. And it's starting to reduce a little bit in terms of the infestation of various things. Of course, they probably think we humans are an infestation and they're not totally wrong about that either. But I am a human, so yeah, I gotta defend my own to some extent. But I agree. They're cute. Even skunks are cute as long as they're not spraying. They're cute little animals to look at. I've had them walk right by me while I'm reading outside. And as long as you sit still and don't spook them and they don't spray, they don't smell too bad, at least from a bit of a distance. And they do look very cute. They got cute little faces on them. But yeah, they cause all kinds of issues as well. Anyway, enough rambling from me. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun. Bye bye for now.